The boys have been bopping away here, regretting the fact that they don't have hair like that anymore.
No, exactly.
Gab
they are
and
not
Kiro.
22, Graham, I promise you that.
Boys, as I said earlier, great to have you back.
Yeah.
Thanks for the update on the Dakar Rally.
No worries.
Now we look at a brand new year.
Yep.
What is making the headlines? What trends are we forecasting in the world of motorsport, boys?
Well, exactly. So we are back pushing the boundaries of stubble on national television and bringing you the latest this year. So now there are about at least 40 new cars coming to South African roads this year. So it's very hard to choose 5 or 6 that we're interested in, but we think these are the ones that you will be interested in as well. So let's start with this. This is the 11th generation of the Toyota Corolla. Now, they've sold 40 million of these since 1966. At some point in your family's life, someone has had a Toyota Corolla.
And you remember the box shape of the first editions of, I mean, how far have we come?
They've come a long way, and they say this is their best ever, but they kind of have to say that.
That's true. They can't say, like, actually, we peaked at the 9th.
Exactly.
So there'll be 4 engines available here. It's small turbo diesel and 3 petrols. Every car will come standard with a 6.1-inch touchscreen, which is very fancy.
That is very fancy
and,
indeed.
Yeah, and it'll launch in early Feb, and we will have one in studio at launch. So looking forward to that.
And then, now, I've done it about a few years back, but this really piqued my interest, that Alfa Romeo brought out the unutterably beautiful Alfa Romeo 8C. And it honestly felt like you were cheating on your girlfriend.
You just uttered it.
Yeah,
you did it. You crossed that line.
But honestly, it felt like you were cheating on your girlfriend just looking at the thing. And now somehow they've brought out something that's even more seductive. It's the Alfa Romeo 4C, which is coming this year.
Yeah.
It's like it had a younger sister, the 8C, who has just got back from modelling in Europe. It is staggering to look at. Now, we have to drive this year.
Yes.
We'll get a picture up of it soon.
I'm actually going to send an email.
Will you be able to
after
get
this
parts
segment.
for it, though, if you own it here in this country?
Yes, absolutely you will. Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. And I mean, I'll probably have to dislocate a hip to get into that, but it will be well worth it, because that's going to be fantastic. And it's got a 1750cc engine, which is a famous Alfa configuration.
Yeah.
But it weighs how much?
It weighs less than 900 kilograms, which is the same as a full bath.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very fast.
Very. Now, speaking of fast, we've got something else arriving this year.
The BMW M3/M4. Now, if you're a BM fan and you're still upset about the name change, I think it's time to move on, because both of these cars look phenomenal. Now, the V8 is no more, unfortunately, in an age of downsizing. We're now having a straight 6 turbocharged M3/M4
twin turbo.
But because of sorcery, it is more powerful than the V8 it replaces.
I do not know how they do it at BMW.
I don't know.
It's German sorcery.
So German sorcery, that's basically what's happening there.
317 kilowatts, 550 newton meters of torque things, and BMW claims both cars can do 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds.
So it's that 0.0001% of the population suddenly goes, how much are we looking to pay for an
Is it going to come in
Good
about
question, sure.
close to 800, I should imagine?
No pricing yet. I would say probably close to $1 million.
Yeah.
But
So-
I mean, it's supercar fast.
Exactly, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, also, they've had a meeting in Stuttgart at Mercedes, and they thought, what kind of car don't we make? So they had a bit of a brainstorm. Now, remember, they make the Mercedes R-Class, which is utterly useless. So someone said, we don't make a compact SUV. So now they're going to make a compact SUV, and it is going to be called the GLA.
Yes,
now,
there it is.
And there is. There is going to be an AMG version, which always gets us excited, because obviously you obviously need that amount of power for the school run.
That is beautiful, though.
It looked great. I mean, this is going to
thumbs up. Sure.
I think it's the prettiest in a very tough segment with the likes of the Audi Q3 and the BMs, the ex-BMs. So, yeah, I think it's a great looking car. As I say, there's going to be an AMG version, which always excites us. It'll have the same engine as the A45.
Yeah, because everyone needs that much power on the school run.
Exactly.
Mazda 3. Now, I've always thought this is a spectacularly underrated car. It finally has the looks, I think, to match the rest of a very, very good package.
Beautiful. Oh,
the last one, I must be honest, did look like a fish. So this is good. This is progress. And it will go on sale probably and go up against very tough segments. So you're talking about the segment ruled by the Volkswagen Golf mostly. But if we have a look at the interior, we do have a shot. I hope we can get it up. There is one thing I wanted to point out, and that is the manual handbrake.
We do like that.
Now, those are a dying breed. And you need need a manual hat.
You're constantly giving our age away.
Come on.
Gentlemen, it's awesome to have you back. We're going to have to leave it there for now. We're going to be bringing you in on a regular basis,
Yes,
as we
absolutely.
do, to help us track what is hot and happening and to live vicariously through you as you drive the hottest new models that hit the market that are completely unattainable to most of us.
No, exactly. It's a good...
But boys, great to have you back. You can pick up the conversation at OverdriveTV on Twitter. Well, one hot new model that is very obtainable, that will help you capture every moment of every piece of action that you can aspire to. Well, we've got the latest now on the Drift. It is an awesome cam.
With a range of quality products guaranteed nationally, you will always find there's so much more to Midas.